Among the things we have mentioned is that going through the brand strategy process helps you to clarify your brand, its uniqueness, because there's already crowded markets. The markets are flooded. People have a lot of information they are consuming, lots of products that are being sold to them. And that's why we are saying that the brand strategy process is among the things that will help you position yourself in a very unique way, have your own unique story, create this image and perception that you want to have, and people will have of who your brand is, and that's why they will choose you and leave all the many other people in the markets already. And we want to discuss about what makes you unique, or why is this brand strategy process important for you to even be able to have that unique identity and a unique personality as a brand. It's because the first thing that we talk about is realizing the core of who you are. That means the essence of who this brand is. And that is what makes a difference between you and the other people who will still be selling the same product or service. And it's because at this point, it's like finding out what is the soul of this brand. And maybe that's even where we need to start by asking ourselves that, do you know that your brand needs to have a soul? If it did not have a soul, you're just selling commodities, you are not giving a story, there's nothing attached to it, there is no cause that you stand for, so it is very bland. But if your brand has a soul, there is more to it. And the process of brand strategy is now creating the soul of your business. It's about asking what is the essence of who this brand is. And through that process, we are able to identify first the cause that you stand for. Why are you so passionate about it? Let's give an example with food. Maybe a personal brand that is very passionate about healthy foods. And eventually, this brand will even come up with these healthy foods, maybe working with organic farmers or coming up with foods that they can sell, a product which is organic food based that they can sell. So when we sit with this kind of founder, among the questions we will ask ourselves is, what cause do you want to stand for? The next thing we'll also ask ourselves is, what are the worldviews that have made you feel that this cause, you want to stand for it? What are your personal perspectives? Why does this thing of unhealthy foods disturb you so much? What are your brand convictions? What are your convictions as the founder? And then now, what are your brand convictions? Because most of the time you'll realize that the founder's convictions and perspectives are also what go into the business brand. So that will help us to really understand why this cause, why is this person very passionate about this thing? Why do they believe in it so much? What are their belief systems? What are their opinions? How does this brand then communicate all these opinions? And that is now at the essence of who the brand is. And then now later we find or look for ways to communicate all these worldviews and opinions through our values, or through the brand's values, through the brand story that it will be telling. Because in that example, it will be telling a story of, we need to be more careful about the foods that we consume because of our health, because of the environment and taking care of the planet. And that is why we advocate for organic farming or healthy living. So through their brand values, it will come out. These worldviews and perspectives, opinions and belief systems will come out. Through their brand story, it will come out, and that will make it different from a person who's just trying to sell food. Because this second person, they don't have a story they are telling, they don't have a cause that they are standing for, they have not attached it to any worldviews, any perspectives, any passions that they have. So that is what it looks like to know the essence of your brand, or to create the soul for your brand, so that it won't just be you have a commodity, you don't mind how people will perceive it or not, if they can tell if there's a story or not. Yes.